Hello YouTube and fellow DC Comic fans, I'm Keith One Shot, and today I wanted to do a channel update video to let you know what's going on the channel, what's coming up soon, and what to expect in general. If you're new to my channel, I do dramatic comic book readings where I bring comic books to life with narration and voice acting and effects and music, and I show you the pictures and I present it in a way that's exciting and fun. I did those for about a year now. I've been covering Batman and The Flash for since the button pretty consistently week in and week out, and I did that for about a year or so. And then these projects are really big and it takes a lot of my time and free time up, and because I do all of the work, I do all of the editing, I do all of the voice acting, I do everything I do on my channel, I do by myself. So it got hard, it got overwhelming, and it became a lot to do. So I kind of slowly started finding new ways to present those. I did live dramatic readings, and that was a lot of fun. And I did take a little bit of break these last few weeks, for the last month or so, on the dramatic reading channels on my video, though I did still do DC Nation number 0, the Joker's invite to Batman's wedding, and I did DC Nation number 0, No Justice prequel, and those were a lot of fun, and they reminded me how much I love doing this, and how much I love doing the dramatic reading series. And I wanted to let you guys know that we have missed a few issues. I think the last issue I did in Batman was Everyone Loves Ivy Part 1, and I think that was a 3-part series. And then there's the booster shot stuff that happened as well, and I didn't cover that. And then in the Flash side, I stopped mid Perfect Storm, and I actually have some of the Perfect Storm Part 3 or 4 project is already on my phone in the works that I'm doing, but I did take a break on those, and I wanted to let you guys know that those are coming back in full force. I did need that break, and it allowed some creative freedom. It allowed me to put that dramatic series in that traditional fashion on the shelf for a little bit and give myself a little bit of a mental break, and to free some things up so I could try some new things, which is fun, and I'm going to keep doing new things. But I want to let you guys know, if you're a fan of the dramatic reading series and you want to see more of that, it's coming back very soon. I'm going to start with Flash War on the Flash's end, and I'm going to start with Batman's wedding on the Batman end. And then when I do see stories that interest me, because I did do Justice League Legacy, and I've done Nightwing stories here and there. I did Nightwing New Order and Split Second, where he teams up with Wally West. I did some Teen Titans stories, The Lazarus Contract. I did most of DC Metal, and a lot of great videos. So if there is a fun, interesting comic that comes my way, I will cover it. And I want to let you guys know that that's coming back in a big way. You can still expect to see gameplay. Right now I'm playing Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series, and I'm playing Season 2 of the Batman Telltale series. I'm also playing Batman Arkham Asylum, and eventually I plan on playing Arkham City and Arkham Knight as well. I've already played those games, and they're a lot of fun, and I love it. And I want to give you guys more comic book content in general. I am going to be starting to do more comic book reviews, little reviews, maybe not these big blown out reviews unless it's a big mega event. But I want to let you guys know that I appreciate you following the channel. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate when you watch, when you like, and when you comment, and when you interact with me on Twitter as well. You can find me on Twitter at KeithOneShot518. I'm there. I'm always fun to talk to. I'll answer any questions that you might have about the channel, or any questions you might have about comic books in general, or even life. I want to let you guys know I thank you and I appreciate it. We just hit 900 subscribers, which is amazing, and we are on the quest to 1,000, because then YouTube starts taking me a little bit more seriously, which they should, because we're going to get big, guys, and I appreciate you guys are a part of that. And I really think that we can become something special more than what we are now. And that, I look forward to that. And I look forward to building this channel out with you guys as a community. I would love more community feedback and interactions, which is, a lot of fun. That's why I do this channel, so I can talk to fellow fans of comic books and of the media that I like to consume and enjoy. And I like to talk stories and compare notes and theories with all you guys online. And I would love to integrate some of that more onto the YouTube channel as well, because we have a lot of great conversations on the Twitter end, and it would be great to have some of these conversations on the YouTube end as well. So there's going to be more, I'm working some more discussion type things. I'm also contacting an artist who actually works for DC. I've been talking to him for a few months now. He's one of my favorite artists, about getting a new mascot drawn up for my channel, and he told me to contact him in July. So I'm going to do that, because I love my Flash Guy artwork that I have now, but if I can get something more upgraded from an artist that I love and respect. That is going to be tremendous. I don't want to promise anything, but it looks really good, and I have his personal email, so I'm going to message him in July, and we'll try to get that in. So it should be great whenever he gets around to it. He's a very busy man because he covers one of our favorite comic guys. So there's that. This is a brief little update video on the channel. I just wanted to let you guys know the Dramatic Reading series is coming back in full force with Batman's Wedding and Flash War. I have been looking forward to Flash War so much, and it looks tremendous. I do ultimately think that Flash War is going to be kind of like a final accumulation event for what is essentially DC Rebirth, as DC is kind of shifting out of Rebirth. They're not changing or rebooting continuity whatsoever, but they're kind of changing the title on the top of the comic books. Have you noticed it already changed the DC Universe, and you see the new age of superheroes on all the new books like Damage and Sideways in those books. And then you notice Superman just got a new #1 because Brian Michael Bendis is taking over the book. Justice League is getting a new #1 because Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson and James Tynion IV are all getting Justice League books. And I know you guys see that the Teen Titans are getting shooken up. I think the Titans might not exist, but I think the Titans might still exist, and then they might still have the Teen Titans. But either way, there's a lot of shakeups happening in DC Comics right now, and we're getting a lot of new #1s. So I think in the Flash, I think that we're going to get Flash War, and it's going to be this big, huge event, and it's going to be awesome for us Flash fans. Zoom's coming in, which is going to be great. We saw Eobard Thawne and Zoom as they were talking. I believe that was at the end of pre-New 52, and they were working out a plan, and then DC kind of just dropped that because they went into New 52, but now, finally, 8 years later, that ends up being the setup for Flash War, and that's amazing. It shows you how great of a writer Joshua Williamson is, and how he's including all of that stuff in the Flash lore. But I do think that eventually this war might end with us getting a new #1 book, which makes sense with what the rest of DC Comics is doing. And I think since we're getting a new #1, and since we've been in the Barry Allen verse since 2006 when he came back in the new with Jeff Johns, I think because of that we're gonna get Wally West again. I think that Flash is gonna be maybe in the Barry Allen Flash is probably gonna be in the team books in the Justice League, and he's gonna be out in the cosmic end because DC Justice League is doing a lot of cosmic stuff right now where we're dealing with the Omega Titans. So I think that Barry is going to be handling some of that, and I think that Wally is going to take over as the main Flash book, which allows new, fresh stories, and we can flesh out Wally's rebirth life a little bit more. Maybe deal with Linda Park, maybe not. Maybe Wally gets his kids back, maybe he doesn't. We'll see what happens. Maybe Bart Allen will come back. But I do think that he will be the Flash for the new #1, and I don't think a #1 has been confirmed after Flash War, but I do think with the rest of what DC Comics is doing, that that's where we're going. And I'm excited about all of that. I know I kind of went on a different tangent here, started talking about DC and where they're going from here, but it's a part of my channel, and it's going to be a part of the focus of the channel is the Flash and DC's new shift. As I don't think they have official header title for the new age of superheroes or whatever we're doing. It's not going to be New 52. It's not going to be Rebirth. We're still essentially in Rebirth as far as continuity. But yeah, I look forward to it. And if you have any ideas or anything, suggestions that you want to comment, if you even like the channel, you just want to say, hey, awesome, cool, please do that. Never feel like you can't comment on my channel. You always can. You're always welcome. And I encourage discussion amongst us fans. Yeah, either way, I'm Keith One Shot. This has been a quick little channel update. The Dramatic Reading series is coming back in full effect very soon. I believe we're getting Flash War issue 1 this Wednesday, and if that's the case, you can expect a Flash War video either this weekend or this coming weekend or early next week, the week after that, because I am covering that story without a doubt. Either way, I'm Keith the One Shot. Take care. Thank you for subscribing. Have a great day, and goodbye.